As you know, I trade in the morning, I trade the open, and then I make the review, and then I post it here. And then I have a journal that I use as well for myself that I don't post about. But basically, it's trade, publish, trade, publish. And this day happened last week. And what's interesting to me is at least is I was embarrassed to post this, and I still am, and that's exactly why I'm doing it because the whole point of this project was to kind of hold myself accountable and in a public way, even if nobody's watching, it's still public, so it's still kind of nerve-wracking to some degree. And on a day like this where it was a friggin' bloodbath, um, it's a little bit harder. So I didn't journal this the day of, and I let it go, like Thursday, Friday last week, and then I didn't do anything on the weekend, and then I'm holding myself accountable on a Monday. Um, this sucked, man. I got my ass handed to me, and precisely what happened was I got stuck in this gray zone of addiction, which is what I'm calling it. It's really tricky beast because you think you can do this or that or trade your way out of it and scalp here and it all adds up, but what happens is um, it just doesn't work. So I will say that I had some problems with DOS Trader, and I couldn't exit positions. Um, and so I know for a fact that there was at least $600 here that wasn't as bad. I would have got out if the buttons would have worked. And I've had some tech support with them over a couple of days, and I've got that figured out now. But I mean, it was a bloodbath already, so it didn't really matter. Like when I took my P&L from earlier, I was like, okay, I'm quitting. I'm 1,300 down, and you can see I was just trading two stocks, and I got my butt handed to me, and I left. But then that zone like sucked me in. It was like the worst thing, and I got to get better. I've got to get better. Just walking away from the machine, just getting away from the desk. Um, and that's why I'm paper trading, because I want to get all this out of my systems. Because I can have all these good days where I'm up $200, $300, $400, and then one day and I kind of wipe it all out, like a day like today. So um, again, some of these trades at the end, I was like, man, I'm already losing so bad, and I was fucking pissed at DOS Trader because I could not exit my positions. So I was like, what does it matter anyway? I'm already losing. But um, as you can see, I did some positive trades, but my losers were just totally outweighed my winners. So really the big lesson is get the fuck out of the gray zone as soon as you can when you find yourself in it, and just have a stronger trading plan so you're not trying to uh, fool yourself when you're really just speculating, which is really just guessing. Like you imagine it's going to go up, so you play something and then it goes down. Like that's not trading stocks. It's just fucking loser addiction gambling.